Hello everybody, it's Pizza Lover 346 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. And in this case, welcome to Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Complete. This is a fancy little menu. You might have saw this in the Let's Play trailer from way back. We have a couple different options. You can play the complete version, just Sonic 3, just Sonic and Knuckles, or Blue Sphere. And options, you can see we can change a lot of things. We're going to touch upon this later, but know that this is customized to all get out to be the definitive Sonic 3 experience. Right off the bat, we got new title menu music. This is the music that plays when you have just Sonic 3 in your Sega Genesis. Super cool. And it's the title screen of just Sonic 3, despite this being the full experience. And of course, we've played through as Sonic. We've played through as Tails. Now, it's time for Knuckles, baby. Oh, yeah. We get a different intro cutscene, which is super interesting, with Knuckles hanging out with the animals of the island. And an egg robo attacks him, and it's crazy, and he's... Grr. Welcome to Angel Island Zone. So there's an interesting theory in regards to Knuckles' playthrough. Whereas Sonic and Tails clearly take place around the same time and are just sort of alternate versions of the same thing, Knuckles, he has a different intro cutscene, and a couple different paths, but also Robotnik is not present in Knuckles' playthrough. I think save for one glitched sprite, Robotnik not here. They're all egg robos. So a lot of people theorize that Knuckles' playthrough actually takes place after Sonic and Tails' playthroughs, and it's Knuckles sort of cleaning up the aftermath of the big fight over the Master Emerald. And I really like that theory. It gives a little more depth, a little more lore to the game, as well as just more to know about Knuckles, you know? Characterizes him as someone who knows a job's never done. And I like that. I think Knuckles is so cool. He's genuinely my favorite character in all of Sonic, and this game is a lot of the reason why. Just because he's cool. You know, he's this really awesome guardian of an ancient relic, you know, lives on a flying island, super powerful. He's just plain cool. Blasting through blue spheres. I have a scheme for some of the harder blue sphere stuff. I'll probably start doing it on the next one just to make sure we get through all the blue sphere stuff, but I figure the first one's relatively easy. We got the green and red color palette for Knuckles is really cool. Knuckles got a Chaos Emerald. Otherwise, things are about the same right now, you know. I love this game. I'm excited to be back. I know we took a little bit of a hiatus for some Mario Wonder, and Mario Wonder's still happening. I just figured we could take a nice break from Mario Wonder now that we're a little further along in that game, and come back and finish what we started here in Sonic 3. Uh-oh. Can I? I think I messed that up. Yeah, I did. Oops. I'm gonna miss a Chaos Emerald that I could have had. Oh, come on! That's okay. We'll make it up. We'll get all our Chaos Emeralds. No big problem. Okie dokie. Right down here's another one, so... Already back on track. Would be 3, but this one is 2. But yes, now I figured we could take a break from Mario Wonder for a little bit to finish what we started and complete the Let's Play of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because, as has been said many times in this playthrough, one of my favorite games of all time, a lot of interesting stuff to cover. I'm really excited about it, and I definitely had time to recoup my energy for the game between the Tails playthrough and now. It was mentioned in the Tails playthrough, but I'm really bad about, like, playing a singular game, you know, consistently for a long period of time, which is a little contradictory in doing the whole Let's Play thing, but in terms of this playthrough, it meant, okay, I need to gonna give myself a little time between recording each character's playthrough, so I don't, you know, get to a point where I'm like, yeah, we're in Mushroom Hill Zone again, and I don't want to be here anymore. Like, none of that. So Mario Wonder was a great way to sort of cleanse and refresh my palate, and then jump right back into this. I'm jazzed about it. It's exciting. Another Chaos Emerald in the bag, no problem. Do 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 do. So good. Boom boom. Well, yeah, we are still in Act 1. My brain always separates the fiery section from the green section as Act 1 and Act 2, because Act 2 does take place in the fiery section, but that's not how they're separated. I'm gonna jump down to the bottom route. I think I did so early, but I would rather be safe than sorry, because I know there's at least one other big ring in this level that I can snag, and it's good. Knuckles. Uh-oh. I can't jump that high. Oh. Okay. I guess it's not safe than sorry to go on the bottom route. It's actually more likely for me to die. I thought Knuckles could make that, but I guess not. I guess this is a great time to talk about the differences between Sonic and Knuckles and Tails and Knuckles. Because there are differences between the characters. As we know, Tails is just sort of Sonic, but he can fly. Knuckles walks slower, jumps lower. You know, he is a slow powerhouse, so he's less mobile, but significantly stronger. You can see we actually just entered our first Knuckles exclusive segment. We're still fighting the boss of this zone that's the same boss, but in a different spot. That wall of rocks that we couldn't spin dash or insta shield through or fire dash through, like nothing could break it. That's because only Knuckles' sharp knuckles, you know, his claws could break it. New signpost in the end of Act 1. Love to see it. And into Angel Island Zone Act 2, which if I remember correctly, this is where things get different. This is where, because we're on the Knuckles specific route now, these areas are going to be designed to challenge Knuckles to glide, climb, you know, punch through obstacles, and really, like, they're designed in such a way that they account for his low jump while also really challenging the player, which is why a lot of people consider Knuckles to be the hard mode of this game, because as much as gliding and climbing are super useful tools that can get you out of a lot of situations, being slower, having a lower jump, and being sent down paths that know that about you and know that you can glide and climb and challenge you to glide and climb really does make it a lot harder. And it's a really fun way to play. If you've played the game a million times as Sonic and Tails, and you feel very confident in your ability to beat the game and get all the emeralds, or whatever criteria you feel is satisfying to beat the game in, because as we know, as I've ranted many times, there's no rulebook for fun. But if you're feeling confident in yourself, try playing as Knuckles. He could provide a fresh change of pace or a really good challenge. That's just super entertaining. Like this platform here, I'm trying to go up, and I'm too Knuckles for it. I can't get that high. No secrets over here. Okay, I thought there was. I'm begging people to do more remixes of Angel Island Zone, and just of Sonic 3 music in general. I know there are some, and of course with Angel Island Zone, it's always the Smash Brawl remix, which is a great remix. But I want more Angel Island Zone remixes. I would love jazz remixes and metal remixes, and like, what are we? I think there's a good lo-fi remix of Act 2, but I don't know. Why are we sleeping on such good music? Sonic music is all bangers, and pretty much all the good songs have great remixes by fans, but I don't know, Sonic 3. Sonic 3 needs some love. Here we go. So here, this boss, you can see it's not Robotnik piloting the mech. No, it is instead an Egg Robo. Despite this being the Robotnik music and the zone boss, it is still an Egg Robo like Sonic has for the mini bosses. Knuckles just always is fighting Egg Robos. Which is super interesting. Otherwise, though, same boss. I think he doesn't go as high up because they know you can't hit him that high. And this, you have to wait longer for it to come down, and it comes down lower. But yeah, there we go. Angel Island Zone is complete. And we're going to get to talk about some more new stuff here as we... well, first of all, Knuckles doesn't trick us to going down. He confidently jumps into Hydro City Zone. Behind the Act 1 number, you might have saw it wasn't a palm tree like it always is. It was like a little splash. We're going to see it again because I just perished. Yeah, it's a little splash. Beta content is restored in Sonic 3 Complete, and that's one of the pieces of beta content, is that originally they had planned for each zone to have its own unique icon behind the Act number. Like that, and if I remember correctly, they're still in the game. It's just for whatever reason they don't show up when you play on Genesis, and I don't know if they corrected it for Origins. I don't think they did. But Sonic 3 Complete restores a lot of beta content, including that, which is super exciting. Otherwise, this is pretty much the Hydro City you know and love. The invincibility theme is different, though, as we get the invincibility power-up. This is the invincibility theme as it appears in Sonic 3. When you just put that in your Genesis, this invincibility theme appears. It changes when you're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles on the Genesis, and does not appear in Origins, of course. So, we haven't heard it this playthrough at all. Let me off this thing. There we go. Which is super cool. You might have heard it if you grew up with cable in the 2000s and you remember the Progressive commercial where Sonic's running around looking for deals. They play the Sonic 3 invincibility theme. So that's super interesting. I think that's like one of the only times it's ever been heard outside of Sonic 3 on Genesis. Super duper interesting. I also noticed, I don't think I knew this before, but not the invincibility power, but the monitor for the bubble shield when we grabbed it, the droplet was colored red, presumably because it used the palette from Knuckles. Like normally it would use blue from Sonic's palette, so it's blue and it's fine, but because we're playing Knuckles, it pulls from Knuckles' palette and becomes red. Presumably. I have no knowledge to back that up because I didn't know that before. Ooh. Almost got. I should probably be trying to get some extra lives here. I realize I have one life. We're pretty liable to game over on something silly. But you know what? I got rings. Well, I had rings. It's like, oh, I got 77 rings. I'll be fine. Now we have 2. Here we go, bubble shield. We're not drowning. That's good. There you saw again, the icon had the red droplet. Oop. Oh, I can climb up in here. Oh, just for rings. Shoot. I thought there was, Ow. Oh. Stop that. There we go. Got air going so we're not drowning. Trying to remember where all the big rings are in this stage. Right here. Nope. Not missing that one. And we're going to do a little... Because Sonic 3 Complete is emulator exclusive, I'm going to make a little save state. I should still be fine. I shouldn't have to use save states very frequently outside of maybe the Super Emeralds, but better safe than sorry, because I want to show off everything. This is our last run through the game, and while there's a lot of new content coming from Sonic 3 Complete, restoring beta content and quality of life features, some of it is just as it is, and I would hate to have to double back and miss things. So a little save state use never hurt anybody. It's like the retries in Sonic Origins, just save states. Whoops. Hit a bumper. We're okay. Killing it. We're Knuckles, dude. We got this. The Guardian of the Master Emerald. I guess technically ruler of Angel Island, but he doesn't like govern doesn't govern over anyone. He just protects all the critters in the island and the most valuable thing on the island that keeps it afloat. So I guess protector of Angel Island. That works. I'm okay. I'm okay with calling him that. I think it's a good title for him. Here we go. You might remember this boss. Oops. There we go. Oh, come on now. My rings! Dude! Oh. That went so terribly. Just gonna play it safe. Oh. Play it safe by game overing. Bummer. It's a little embarrassing to game over in World 2. Oh, goodness. That's okay. We'll blast through the level again. Oh, gliding underwater is way slower than I remember. I remember it being relatively fast, but I guess not. That's the closest Knuckles can get to swimming, is he can glide underwater. Tails is the only playable character that truly swims. Whew. I just wanted this ring crate and I accidentally grabbed on and released, and wow. Whew, not getting shot today. Bubble shield. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Oh. Do 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 do. Yeah. It is very interesting to me. Playing as Knuckles feels a little reminiscent of the first game. Not in that it's super challenging to play as Knuckles or anything, but whereas definitely past Sonic 1, they got really good about, recognizing that Sonic's whole thing has got to go fast. You got to have some speed segments. The games were more oriented on speedy platforming than just precision platforming like the first one, whereas Knuckles sort of blends those concepts, and he does still get speed segments, but you spend a lot more time platforming around and exploring with his abilities, and just sort of move slower. As opposed to rocketing through levels at blazing speeds, you're now sort of trekking through them and exploring and, fending off dangers. I just like it. I like it a lot. It's charming. I don't know. I wish... It's interesting to me that Sonic continues to try to push itself into different formats as it finds its voice in 3D. That's probably the best way to put it. And with Frontiers, we got a very open, exploration-heavy Sonic game. And for some reason, that exploration is driven by Sonic. I don't know why. They had Knuckles right there. I think it'd be very interesting, because Sonic's whole thing is go fast. So it's weird to me that they would make a game about exploring, especially exploring high up and treacherous lands, and not pick the character from treacherous lands that's good at exploring. And you know, scaling things, and it's just odd that they wouldn't use Knuckles and his unique skill set to create an exploration-heavy Sonic game when that's what they're aiming for. You can see this boss gets a little easier when we can cling to the wall, because we don't end up in the whirlpool. So we can kill him in one cycle and dodge him by gliding side to side. That's what I was trying to do last time. But of course, the game had other plans for me. Anyway, that's Act 1 of Hydrocity Zone. Oh yeah, I'm not letting that die. We're jumping between Hydro City and Hydrocity, and you can't stop me. Knuckles also doesn't need to spin dash to get up these ramps if he doesn't want to, nor does he need to spin dash to blast through these walls, which means that spring is less effective at tricking the player and rocketing them back into panic. Again, you can more calmly explore areas. Of course, if they do that with the spikes, it could be a problem. Whew, we're good. I enjoy that right down to his walk cycle. Knuckles exudes confidence. If you look at him walk, even slowly, he's got a grin on his face. He's got those focused eyes, and he's swinging his arms real powerfully. Like he is plodding along at his pace, not a worry in the world. It's just so, like, I don't know, he exudes cool guy. You know, I think they did a great job making him feel cool, which I think was important to his appeal, especially in this game. You know, when he's first being introduced and he's supposed to rival Sonic, they couldn't go cutesy cuddly like Tails, because then he wouldn't feel like a true rival. So they had to make Knuckles feel cool and intimidating, and like there's reason for him to be able to throw down with Sonic the Hedgehog, who up until this point is like the definitive cool guy, the most powerful thing in these games. So I think they did a great job of making Knuckles very cool. Of course, cool's subjective, so who knows? I don't know. Looking at him, for me at least, he exudes power when he just like just strolling through those breakable walls like they're nothing, and you know, like something about it. Something about Knuckles. Powerful is how I would describe it. Oh, there's a big ring in here, isn't there? Yeah. Do a little safety save state, just in case. Again, we should be fine, but just in case I slip up and I'm not paying attention, it's good to be able to hit a button and load right back to the beginning of the Blue Spheres minigame and actually get a Chaos Emerald for our efforts. You know how it is. Picking up some speed here. We got it, we're okay. Okay. Oh, we're still good, we're still golden. Oh, we're still cruising. Easy, easy, I don't even know what I was stressing over. Look at that. Another Chaos Emerald in the bag. Is that 4? That's 4. Beautiful. We love to see it. It's fantastic. Okay, let's see if we can blast through the rest of this act before we end the episode here. We should be able to. I don't think there's a ton more. I don't remember. And here's where the Knuckles path converges with the Sonic path. At least I think. Maybe I just took an alternate route, but we did break through those blocks, so presumably those were to gatekeep Sonic from just waltzing into that segment. Way too many rings, just in case we take any hits or anything. Oh no, I can't get up there because I think there's another big ring up there, but we're Knuckles. We don't, we can't get that high up. You know, climbing things is great because it does give you the ability to get higher than Sonic can normally, but not always, you know, like, as much as it is useful, you have to have a wall to climb up, and the top of the wall needs to not be obstructed. No! Oh no, we're going for that again. I just need to get up high enough where I can climb the wall. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go grab that bubble shield. I'm not. Yeah, we're not playing that game. We can scale this wall, no problem. We can grab the bubble shield and climb up. Like that bubble shield would have been a nuisance to grab as anyone else. Knuckles, no problem. I guess for Tails it would have been okay, but I don't know if he can swim that far. He might have tuckered out and not swam all the way to the surface, so. Unless the game intentionally wants to keep you from reaching somewhere, as far as I know, Knuckles doesn't ever, like, stop being able to scale a wall. As far as I know. That's why I was trying to get up here, is we want Chaos Emerald number 5. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Anything out this way? Yes. Okay. Oh, it's this one. I'm glad I made a save state. I get lost in this one. It all turned around and end up running into a red sphere trying to find the having a hard time speaking tonight, the rest of the blue spheres. I tried to mix rest and last, and it just wasn't coming out. Let's go this way. No, that looped me all the way around. Okay. Jump over here and go this way. Oh, goodness. What's happening? I'm getting all turned around again. Uh-oh. This way. No, okay. This way. We got it. Yeah, there we go. We picked up a lot of speed doing that, though. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. We're cool. We're cool. We're cool. We're golden. We got it. We got it. We got it. Look at that. Easy. Oh. Again, why was I stressing? We got it. Chaos Emerald 5. Not even an issue. Not even an issue. Alright. I think we're right about at the end of Act 2 here, no? Just gonna gently climb back up. A little oopsie we did. All better. There we go. Blast through those. And again, here we would get dropped down by Knuckles, but because we're Knuckles, we just blast through the wall that normally would separate Sonic from Knuckles. And we get more platforming sections. So we're not as close to the end as I thought we were, I guess, because we're scaling this. No secrets up here? No secrets up here. Here's another segment where they know we're Knuckles. They know they can make us glide and climb up over and around things, and we were supposed to grab on up there and glide across. Yeah, they know they can make us do a bit of an obstacle course. Also, 200 rings. Wow. And here we go. These are working against us now instead of for us, so it's more of an obstacle course as we climb down. I genuinely do love what they did with the Knuckles segments to make them harder. I think they're awesome. Same machine as before. A little harder to hit because we don't have an insta-shield to jump up and hit it with. And again, it's piloted by an egg robo. I'm gonna try to grab maybe this. Yeah, okay. This one right here. Cool. We're gonna try to hit him No, he doesn't come down this time. Okay. I think I'm thinking of, you refight a similar machine in Mania. And I think that one comes down. What? Boom. There we go. A little tricky. We got it, though. No prob. We're killing it. I'm a little... Ow! The propeller hit me. I mean, dang. Shoot, dang it. Cool, we got 2 hits off that cycle, so I'm not too mad. I'm annoyed that the propeller hit me as it was spinning down, because the attack had ended, so it's... It should have been safe to hit him. It's whatever, but like... Come on. Oh! Gliding did not ease my momentum at all there. Ouch. Oh, please. I need that ring, actually. It's okay. Oh, well, we're... Okay, I was gonna say we have plenty of time, but it is 7.5 minutes, and the timer kills us at 10, so... Ooh. Yeah, we're out of rings. Oh, this is not looking good, actually. Getting pretty sketchy here. Whew. Okay, we got him. We got him. We're cool. We're good. Awesome. Right on time, too. Knuckles got through Act 2. So, next time on Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, by extension, Let's Play Sonic 3 Complete, we'll take on Marble Garden Zone, my least favorite zone. See you then.